everybody. Welcome to Astrology and Psychic Readings, Lady D. So I'm your host for this show, Lady D. We've had an interesting week that's been ahead, and we're coming up with another, we're saying an interesting week with the astrology. We do have this week, we do have Pluto that's going to be making angles with the nodes, and nodes are getting ready in the next couple of weeks, a week or so, to shift in different signs. So this is going to be a change in sort of your destiny, or change in your path, or change in some sort of like lesson here that's coming up. We've also got Mercury too, that's going to be making these angles with the nodes as well, and this is going to indicate that you're thinking of going, or you're thinking of your heading, or life lessons, or life itself. We've still got this Mercury that's in Cancer. So we are thinking about more about the home and home situations and family, wanting those things, areas to be security too. And we've got the nodes that are still in Taurus, and then the South node, which is in Scorpio too. And then we also have Mars. So Mars is going to be moving into Virgo sort of Monday, Tuesday of next week. With that, you might be thinking or wanting things to go a certain way. You find with Mars is sort of where you can make you be angry or be frustrated, but also could be a strength as well. But Virgo, when it's going to Virgo, that's all about being sort of nitpicky or perfectionist. So perhaps if something's not just right, or set the right way, or done your way, this way might make you be agitated or a bit frustrated, or could be on the other bit where things will just sort of go your way and smooth, and detailing will just sort of work out for you when we're going to that. And then I've still got this Venus that is moving, it's in Leo, and this slowing down because it's going into shadow, because we're getting ready for that big retrograde coming up on the 22nd of the month too. We've also got a Mars making also angle with Pluto as well. So this can maybe thinking of like things that maybe out of balance, or there's a slippery slope. There could be also with these nodes, there could be seeing like revulsion, people going against what sort of rules or regulations there are, like we have been seeing in France. So things, or maybe there's going to be stories or things coming to an end in your life and wanting to start a new, fresh, new beginning, because we're looking at new lessons or new pathways to go, new destiny points to go ahead as well, that we're seeing in that. And I feel like there's going to be some unexpected shifts coming up this week, where you thought you were on one path, but you may sort of switch over and go into a completely different path that you never really thought that would happen. We've also got the moon today that's going to be meeting up with Saturn, that's in Pisces. So here might be with the moon in Pisces, might be a little bit emotional for people. People will maybe overreact in certain things, or get emotionally charged with stuff that they wouldn't normally would, or get overly emotional because they wouldn't really sort of would before too. And then we've also got with this Chiron that's in Aries, where people are sort of seeing, where they are heading, but also with Chiron in Aries, I feel like it can be like bruised ego. It can be a bit of a victim mode, because I always feel like Aries is the strongest sign. So it's like the harder they fall, where Chiron being in this sign here. It even could be through leadership and leaders too that's coming up, that I feel that's going to make some transitions through this week as well. But I feel like this week is going to be about being determined and not giving up, and keep just pushing through the pressures of life and situations when they come up, and just to keep push through, and to just not give up, and to keep going. It's going to be coming up this week. And even, for myself, this past week, it has been like time has gotten better, because even for myself, I feel like that time the time is like sort of slipping away. I've had the things that I've been wanting to do, and then not being able to get everything that I want to get done, because it's like time is just slipping through my fingers, and things come up, and people need help, and it comes up in life, and it's been coming up a lot with people, and also I think with our own lives, where things keep coming up and we have these plans. And I think the planets are sort of trying to get us on track, but also pushing us, but also making delays. It's being a bit hectic that's coming up. So let's go to the caller for today. So we got here, which is Shaylee. She's from Salt
Yes,
Lake
hello.
City in Utah. Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thanks. How are you?
I'm good. How can I help you today?
Um, can I show my love life? It's
Okay, you want?
mm, I don't know I don't know. Is it gonna improve anytime soon?
Okay, okay. I feel like what's happening with you is that you have standards, and we all have standards, and it's good to have standards in relationship. But I just feel like the person that's in your life or the person that's there is not living up to where you need them to be, the standard that you need or the quality that you're needing them to be. Um, I feel like they come and they say sorry and they like they mean it, and you're like okay, but then nothing changes. And I feel like you're needing a big change. You need something to sort of um, I also feel like there's this person too that maybe not telling you the whole story, the whole truth with this person too. And I feel like there's a little bit of manipulation at play too with this person. Let's hope. Let's see. Um, it's coming up here. I have a feeling this relationship, you sort of you're on the edge of what to do, um, and whether or not to move forward or to move back. I have a feeling by this week you're going to make a decision this week. It's coming up. I feel like by Wednesday you're going to make a decision of what you're wanting to do. I kind of feel like there's a thing of people moving on here, so I do feel like this might be a situation where you're feeling like walking away, but there's also a lot of anxiety that I feel like too. It might be like you're anxious, your anxieties, it could be with them as well. Can you relate what I'm saying?
No, I'm in love with him. I want him back.
Okay, okay, okay. So there's someone here with anxiety. Is it you're the anxious one, or was it them?
Sorry, what was that?
There's someone here who has like anxious, like nervousness. Like they're not confident. So if like this is either you or it's them.
uh, but well, he left. He left. He hasn't talked to me for like 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I feel like this relationship.
Maybe him. I don't know.
Even though you want this relationship, I'm not sure that this relationship is going to work out for you. I feel like by this week there's a make or break situation this week coming up about it. And I feel like you, because I feel like if if he comes back, whatever's the issue that's been going on, it's a cycle here that's happening with this relationship. I don't feel like the cycle has been completely broken, but in saying that, I do feel like maybe you feel like this person. I know you love him, or that you feel like he's like a soulmate person here, but I have a feeling that there's another energy that you need to connect with as well coming up in around 7 months. That's going to be filled with a lot of excitement that's coming up into your life as well. Um, and I also feel like there is a bit of stubbornness here too on
Mhm.
what's happening. He's not going to listen. I feel like this person, like they're not going to listen. Um, I don't know if it's you or them, but it's someone who's like what they want. What's like what all about what they want. So I'm not sure if that's you or who that's them.
Him.
Um,
Yeah.
and like you'll bend, but I feel like you don't want to have to get rid of everything. You need to have yourself. You need to still be yourself as well.
Mhm.
With this too. Um, there's not a lot of. I feel like maybe this is him. He's surrounded by, or there's someone who's surrounded by people who are not trustworthy, or just be careful people sort of are surrounded by if it's you or him. Um, okay, I feel like it could be him coming back, but I just feel like something about 7 months, where I have a feeling you're going to be in a better situation you are now, where it is like a love feeling that's coming up here, and I do feel like it's like you've met someone who's genuine and nice. Um, and they're not about breaking hearts. This person is going to be, they're just there. I feel like you can rely on this person that's there. She's really sending out to me. And same as this is, I feel like it's in about 7, to do with 7, so it'd be 7 weeks, 7 days, but I feel like more 7, maybe 7 months that's coming up. It could even be July next year, but it's something.
Right. Sorry, I was gonna say that's my he's away past 7. I just that popped my head since I heard 77. I love the number 7. That's a good number.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's, and I know this is like it's hard, but I feel like that there's some playful energy that's coming in with that energy. So I know right now it's really hard, but I just like there's this playfulness energy that's going to come around. Look, I do feel like you're going to still hear from this current person, but I feel like it could be more like sort of fighting or be arguing, and you need it to, like, we want it to stop, but I feel like this person's not listening. They're not open to listening, because it's like it has to be their way. But yeah, does it make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have any questions?
No, thank you.
It's okay. Thank you for calling in today. So, people, it's been a quick show, but it's been a good show. So we've all got to learn lessons in this life, and I feel like what's coming up over the next couple of weeks is some deep thinking about where we're heading in life and our own destiny and what we're wanting. And I feel like there could be, as I said, I feel like there's going to be certain stories in our lives coming to an end, ready for new beginnings are coming up here, ready for new stories, even around the world that we're going to see, so new things popping up and things sort of ending, which is going to be good. So if you'd like to contact me, you can. My website is Lady D Psychic Parties, same as my Facebook page. My Instagram and TikTok is Lady D Psychic, as well as my YouTube is Lady D or Danielle Psychic. So I hope you've had an amazing time at this show, and I hope to see you all next week, same time, same place. So bye for now.